A student who was once engaged suddenly stops participating. He avoids answering questions, becomes conscious of what his friends think, and reacts defensively when the teacher pushes him. What would you call this? Carelessness? Attitude? Or could the behavior be telling you something else? Behavior is visible. The need behind it may not be. What you see on the surface is only part of the story. Underneath every action, there may be a developmental need trying to get your attention. Adolescence involves rapid changes across physical, cognitive, emotional, and social domains. Learners become sensitive to peer acceptance, recognition, independence, achievement, and their developing sense of self. One behavior can have many possible influences: peers, belonging, autonomy, self-image, emotions, and achievement all shape how a learner acts in class. So the same behavior can have very different meanings for different learners. Now look again. Kabir participates when he is working with a trusted friend. He becomes uncomfortable when he has to answer publicly, and his engagement improves when he has some choice in how he completes the task. Don't start with what's wrong with him. Start with when does the behavior change? The first question labels the learner. The second question opens an investigation. The teacher can now form a more informed hypothesis. Reluctance to answer publicly may connect to self-image. Participation with a trusted friend may reflect belonging. Increased engagement when given choice may link to autonomy. Observation is not diagnosis. Form a hypothesis. A teacher is not making a diagnosis. A teacher is testing a careful interpretation using evidence from the classroom. Consider the less effective response. The teacher says, "You need to stop behaving like a child. Everyone else participates." Kabir withdraws further. Public confrontation shuts the door. Consider the better response. The teacher says, "I've noticed you participate more with a partner. Would you like to discuss your answer first, then decide whether to share it?" Kabir agrees. Keep the expectation. Adapt the support. The teacher does not lower the standard. The teacher changes the route to participation, making the expectation developmentally responsive. When adolescent behavior concerns you, use 4 steps. Observe before labeling. Hypothesize about possible influences. Respond with an appropriate adjustment. Then, re-observe what happens next. Remember 4 things. First, adolescence is a period of significant change. Second, peer acceptance, belonging, autonomy, and achievement can influence behavior. Third, one behavior does not tell you its cause. Fourth, effective teachers observe, hypothesize, adapt, and check. Don't label, observe. Don't assume, investigate. These 2 habits protect the learner and sharpen the teacher's judgment in every classroom moment. Try this with one learner this week. Notice when the student participates. Ask what makes it easier or harder. Adapt with another way to contribute. Re-observe what changes after you adjust. Reflect. Am I responding to the learner's behavior or to my interpretation of it? Behavior is information. Use it to understand the learner, not to label them.